Hi, in this video we are unlocking change and we are diving into the 4 stages of change. I have provided a couple of reflection questions throughout each stage for you to pause and either journal or talk it out throughout the video so we can make some intentional progress. My name is Elia, I'm a personal trainer, and my intention with this channel is for us to essentially coach ourselves into fitness, health, productivity, wherever this channel takes us. First stage being the pre-contemplation stage. This is a stage where you don't know where to change, you don't know that you have a problem, that you have an issue. So a couple of questions that you might want to consider asking yourself is, what are some areas in my life that I am not satisfied with? And what are some consequences if I do decide to stay and not change and not make any change at all? One of the ways that I like to think about that first question is creating a list of things that I'm not happy with, and that can range between career, that could change into eating habits, fitness, and I will create like a brain dump and then go back and kind of organize them on most priority or top priority and least priority, which will then be able to help you take a kind of a bigger scope in every area of your life, or have you thinking about every area in your life and kind of think about, okay, maybe this time or this phase in my life I would like to prioritize X, Y, and Z. So then we move into the contemplation stage, which is the someday stage, in which we have already established, we already made our list and we already narrowed it down to 2 or 3, but we're like, I'm going to do this maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. Here we're just like, we don't have a set date, we don't have a set time frame. So a couple of questions here to get you moving forward is, what are some pros and cons of staying the same and not taking any action? And how would my life improve if I were to take some action? A really good way to do this would be to for each of your goals is to rate it in confidence on a confidence scale. So for instance, on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed am I to goal number 1? And if it is on a 9 to 10, you're like there, you're like ready to get it into action, maybe even skip preparation, but just go straight into action. But if anything is a lower rating than an 8, so say I want to lose 50 pounds, and how confident am I to do that? Well, I give myself a 5, then maybe we should rethink that and come up with a goal that may make us feel more confident in being able to do it. I hope that makes sense. In the next stage, we are in the preparation, which is establishing that we are committed to the goal, and this is the stage that I like to call the getting ready. So a couple of questions that you may ask yourself is, how can I make this easy and fun? And what are some, areas of organization that I can be able to prepare for the goal that I have committed to. In this stage, we've already established that we're going to go that extra mile. So having these 2 questions as a way to kind of encourage you and motivate you is a goal, essentially, because in the first one we're trying to make it easy and fun. So for instance, instead of me wanting to lose 50 pounds, I just want to lose 1 pound. How can I make that easy and fun? Like, what are some things, your body the best, yourself the best. So making these small steps in this preparation phase is essential so that you can stay committed and you can unlock long-lasting change. Stage, we have action, which is we're doing the thing. We are committed. We said we're going to start today. We're not even going to wait for tomorrow. We're in it. And so here the biggest thing is reflection and revision. So a couple of things to keep the momentum going is to have a reflection and revision process. So a couple questions that you might ask here is, what are you doing right and what have you learned so far? Instead of dwelling on the negative aspects in action, we're just going to focus on the positivity of it all, So here, positive, what has worked, what am I liking, what am I enjoying? And if you want to take it a step further, of course, you can ask yourself what is not working and what are some things or what are some barriers that are coming up. And that way you can go ahead and adjust and tweak. And so, again, we're trying to keep everything very positive and focus on the good aspects of change. Overall, I hope that these I keep calling them 5. I know that there's more. Other than that, we're just gonna go ahead and wrap it up with the 4 primary stages of change. And I would really appreciate if you have any suggestions for videos and things that will make your life easier. Please let me know, and I will try my best to be able to produce that, because I love this stuff and I want to make it so easy for people that it's like a no-brainer. Other than that, I hope you have a lovely day. Bye. I'm nervous a little bit.